Welcome to Kandy, a cute city in the highlands of Sri Lanka. The city is most famous for the sacred temple of the tooth, that is said to hold the tooth of Buddha himself. It's located inside the royal palace of the Kingdom of Kandy, the last independent Sri Lankan monarchy before it was entirely colonized by the British. But first off, I started off the day with some egg roti and milk tea at this local eatery with the kindest waiter. Then it was time to visit the temple of the tooth. 3 times a day they hold the puja ceremony and open the doors displaying the relic that is enshrined inside a golden stupa. It was super packed, full of tourists like myself and also locals, some of whom are pilgrims from different parts of Sri Lanka and come here to make offerings and pray to the relic. Despite a bit of pushing and shoving, the crowd was pretty well managed by the police, and finally it was my turn to see the tooth of Buddha, which is inside the golden stupa. For centuries, elite breeds of elephants have carried the sacred relic during major festivals, and when they're not working, they're just kept there in the stables. And for about $3.50, you can go feed them watermelon slices. The most famous elephant was Raja the Tusker, who was declared the national treasure by the Sri Lankan government, and his remains were preserved. After that, it was time to go visit the Ceylon Tea Museum. Sri Lanka is the world's 4th largest producer of tea, and both Ceylon tea and Lipton tea got their starts here. Then it was finally time to go for a hike. Sri Lanka has a 300-kilometer through hike called the Pico Trail that goes through all the highlands, and it starts right behind the Ceylon Tea Factory. I hiked part of the trail, but then got distracted by a beautiful ridgeline, and I took a detour. There are a bunch of radio and television towers on top, but after passing all that, I got to the viewpoint, and the views from the top of the ridgeline of the valley below were absolutely spectacular. Everything is so lush and green, and the views honestly reminded me of Switzerland. I tried continuing along the ridgeline and finding my way down, but the forest bits were a bit too steep, and since it was getting dark, I decided to head back down the way I came and take a bus back to Kandy.